And obviously it's me again. Today I'm going to start a three-part series on the Israeli Beatles singers. First I want to talk about the Israeli pressings. Every record that I'm going to show you is original from the 1960s. And you must remember that the Israeli market at that time was pretty small. Israel was a new country, the economy was not prosperous, it was, unfortunately, still is engaged in bitter conflict with its neighbors. The Arab neighbors boycotted Israel. Not many records were produced in Israel at that time. But still, the other side of the coin, you must remember that Brian Epstein was Jewish, and he had connection here with the company that had the rights to manufacture the Israeli records, and pretty much he gave them free hand in doing this. I think, except from Capitol, none other company in the world had the freedom to do it. And they did what they liked, and they produced an imitation and duplicates of British versions records, and the German records and the French records, and even new and unique versions for Israel. And not many records were produced, so it became quite rare to find some of the records, if not all, from Israel. So it's rare and it's expensive, and it's quite nice to find, because you know the covers on the Israeli Beatles, on the original Israeli Beatles, was laminated. A very special lamination, not quite the same as in the UK or in Germany. So the lamination was good, the sound was great, and the uniqueness is quite marvelous. So we start, and remember, it's just the first part. The first single that was made in Israel, it's not the first record of the Beatles. The first record of the Beatles were made in 1963. This one is 1964. First single, Hardest Night, and the Things We Said Today. And you can look, it's with a company sleeve. This is how it was out in 1964. The same, similar label to the British original version. A parlophone, yellow parlophone on black label. Similar layout to the British one, but without the song in the UK, of course, and no Israel on it because of the boycott. Different fonts, solid centers, and company sleeve by Disc, EMI here, and all its subsidiaries. Unique and special for the Israeli market. Not easy to find this single, as all the other singles here, in the same vein. I Feel Fine and the She's a Woman, okay, text sticker here, and a unique copy that I have, rarer than rare, with all here. Well, what's the story for this one? It's only few were made for the few coffee shops that were in Israel that held jukebox. So to find one of these is a rare find. Yeah, look and search for it. I hope you find one, because it's not an easy task to find one. The next single in the same vein, of course, Ticket to Ride. Yes, it is. I like the songs very much. Again, very nice, very hard to find. And the last of this kind, we can work it out, and they triple. Yeah, very great single. Everybody knows it. A two-side single, so a first side on both of them. The next one is right from 1968, I think, and it was the first picture sleeve single in Israel. It's Lady Madonna and the Inner Light. Lady Madonna and the Inner Light. It's, as I said told you before, laminated cover, beautiful one. And at the back cover, you can see other records that were out in Israel, because in Italy that I've shown you just in the last video, and other EPs that were made before this single. And if you have a knowledge of German records, this is a German single, but in Israel it's in a thick carton and with the lamination. And an Israeli Parlophone logo, of course, logo. And again, here the same yellow and a black Parlophone label. Beautiful one, beautiful one. Well, I have not one from this single, but four versions. They're all quite unique, one with other fonts. And the third one is on the Apple label. Again, the Apple label, the full side and the slide side, Lady Madonna and the Inner Light, just brilliant, very difficult to find. But the most difficult to find, the impossible one to find, is one with an error. I know that not all of you collect error, but for me, for a Beatles completist from Israel like me, an error on an Israeli record, it's a great find. And please see for yourself here, Lady Madonna on the full side of the Apple, and another full side for the Inner Light. And it's written differently here, not straight, but on the side. And you see, on the side, here it's correct one, and here it's on the side, the Inner Light. An error from the manufacturer, from the plant, from the record plant. Okay, the last record that I'm going to show you today on this part is another four copies that I have. It's of course A Jude and Revolution. What a great single it was, the first Apple one. But the first Apple one in the UK was made at the beginning in Israel on the Parlophone label. And again, the cover is a German, they try to imitate, a duplicate, a German cover with a Parlophone one laminated, and again other Israeli records here. But the Parlophone label is, as you can see here, a very strange one. If you look closely enough, you can see here, it's written here 33 RPM. So there was a mistake for the company at the beginning. They produced the Parlophone with the 33, but it's of course 45 RPM. And this is why they put a silver line in here and try to hide the mistake. But still, if you look closely, you can see the 33. So this is the first one they manufactured. The second version, they correct the first one and gave us this one. As you saw before, this is a much more smaller Parlophone. The other one is a bigger Parlophone, so another unique feature for the first pressing. First version of this record in Israel. The third one is again on Apple, the correct Apple one, as like the British one, still with solid center and all the Israeli layout, special layout. And the last one, different here, because instead of red, blue one at the back, and this one is probably the only one that the single that was still was selling in the early 70s This is on the silver and black one. So I'm running out of time. Thank you very much. I'll continue the series later on. The next series will be a different one. Please watch. Please comment. I like a comment. I will comment. I will return your comment. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you. Take care. Bye bye.